want a bicycle story.
Oh, no.
Come on. I saw him riding at Stockton.
Irony, that I should follow you, Inferno. Because most of my stories come from my experiences with my children, my daughter, or my husband, as most of you know. And so this story is no different, even though I said to myself, I'm going to stop telling stories about my daughter, because they're really her stories to tell. But they're really my stories too, so I'm going to keep telling stories about my kids. And this story is more about how the universe exacts revenge on parents. Yeah. And it's not about you have your parents say you're going to have a kid just like you, you know. That didn't happen. I didn't have a kid just like me. But what did happen was that I learned that parents really don't know anything about parenting. We don't know a damn thing about parenting. We're all just doing the best we can. We don't know what we're doing. Sometimes we get lucky and we get a kid who works their way through life in spite of us. But we really don't know what we're doing. We read all these books, we get all this advice from our parents because we think, you know, they knew something. But for most of the time, I spent my life trying to do the opposite of what my mother did because I thought she didn't know a damn thing. So I'm going to do the opposite of what she did and I'm going to have a great kid with no problems. But it doesn't work like that because she was just doing the best she could because she didn't know anything either. So my daughter's a teenager at this particular time and I'm listening to her play all of these rap songs. It's just that gangster rap stuff, you know, with all the cursing and I'm saying, I go in her room and I say, you know, like, I don't want that crap in the house. I mean, that's really just vulgar. And she said, Mom, it is political. You know, you have to listen to it to hear the words and they really have meaning to it. Just sit down and take your time and listen to it. And I'm like, really? No. When I was growing up in the 60s, we really listened to the spoken word. And these were people who really talked about political issues, about revolution. Have you ever heard of Gil Scott-Heron or The Last Poets? That was really the genesis of rap. These were people who really understood the importance of the spoken word and how it could be used to change society. And so she said, yeah, Mom, okay, but you really need to listen to this. And I said, so I went online on Amazon and I found a CD for The Last Poets and one for Gil Scott-Heron. So I got them in the mail and I went to a room and I said, you really got to hear this. This is great stuff. So I'm in the kitchen, I'm washing dishes, and all of a sudden I hear coming this loud thing coming from a room and it says, niggas could suck if it could be fucked. And then I said, oh my God, I forgot about that. So I went in the room and she's like, oh yeah, this is what you want me to hear, right? This is real. This is the real revolutionary political stuff that helps people understand how to change society. And I said, you got me. You got me. And the universe got me. It made me really understand that I didn't know shit. And I started listening to Tupac shit.